Hasadenu Adonai Elecha V'na Shuvah Kachadesh Yamenu Kechu Dim. How lonely lies the city that once thronged with people, once great among the nations. Now she's like a widow, once princess among provinces. So bitterly she weeps at night, tears running down her cheeks. Not one of all her lovers is there to comfort her. Her friends have all betrayed her. They have become her enemies. Yehuda has fled into exile from oppression. She lives among the nations, but there she finds no rest. Her pursuers have all overtaken her in the midst of her distress. The roads to Zion are mourning because no one comes to the festival. Gateways are all deserted. Her Kohanim are groaning. Her unmarried girls are grieving. How bitter it is. Her foes have become the head. Her enemies are relaxed. For Adonai has made her suffer because of her many sins. Her young children have gone away captive before the foe. All splendor has departed from the daughter of Zion, have become like deer unable to find pasture, running on, exhausted, fleeing from the hunter. In the days of her affliction and anguish, Jerusalem remembers all the treasures that were hers ever since ancient times. Now, her power of the foe, and she has no one to help her. Her enemies are gloating over her, mocking her desolation. Jerusalem sinned grievously, therefore she has become unclean. All who honored her now despise her, because they have seen her naked. She herself also moans and turns her face away, as was in her skirts. She dared no thought how it would end, hence her astounding downfall, with no one to console her. Look, Adonai, how I suffer, for the foe has triumphed. Enemies have reached out their hands to seize. She has seen Goyim approach and go inside her sanctuary, those whom you forbade even to enter your assembly. All her people are groaning as they search for something to eat. They barter to keep themselves alive. Look, Adonai, see how despised I am. May it not happen to you, all you passers by. Just look and see if there is any pain, like the pain inflicted on me, which Adonai made me suffer on the day of his blazing anger. From on high he sent down fire. He spread a net to catch my feet. He turned me back. He left me desolate in misery all day long. My sins have been bound into a yoke, knit together by his hands. It weighs down on my neck. It saps my strength. Adonai, help me to the power of those I cannot withstand. All strong men within my walls Adonai has rejected. He has set a specific time for crushing my young men. Adonai has trodden like grapes in a winepress. The word. Because of these things I weep. My eyes stream with tears for anyone who could comfort me and receive my courage is far away. My children are all in a state of shock because the enemy has stretched out her hands, but no one is there to console her. Concerning Yaakov, Adonai has ordered those around him to be disposed. Jerusalem has become for them an unclean, filthy thing. Adonai is in the right, for I rebelled. Listen, please, all you nations, and see how I am in pain. My young women and young men have gone into. I called out to my lovers, but they let me down. My Kohanim and the leaders perished in the city as they were seeking food to keep themselves alive. See, Adonai, how distressed I am. Everything in me is turned over inside me, because I have been so rebellious. Outside the sword brings bereavement. Inside is like death. People have heard how I've grown with no word to comfort me. All my foes, they are glad that you have done it. Bring the end you have promised, so that they will suffer like me. Let all their wickedness come before you. Then do to them as you have done to me because of my offenses. For my groans are many, and Hasha Zenu Adonai Elecha Zena Shuvah Kachadesh Yamenu Kehu Dim